Look at all the people, baby. This is Gatlinburg. That's pretty fun, huh? This looks cool. All these people, I got behind me. I hope they're not in a hurry because I'm videoing. I'm looky-looing. There's a place up here. I went with my daughter and Eddie once. You can just sit in rocking chairs and listen to hillbilly music, mountain music, whatever they call it. And I saw it on YouTube too. There was a guy, I think he's been coming here for years, that was a dancer. And I think he had taps all over his shoes. And he was getting it. Look at all the people. Oh yeah, a lot of this is starting to look a little familiar to me. Let me just take you out of the IOTI and show you. Like over here, look at that, all that in the background back there you can go and look at. There's some cowboys crossing the street up here. Look at all the peeps. Look at that sign, no parking. Duh. I believe up here is that hillbilly place because I remember this little hill of walking up. We were here, it was a cold day, and it got dark on us. We had a room somewhere in the back over here off one of these streets to my left. Look at this toilet. That's what I call places. Any place. Nice places. Just one of my sayings. It just came out because I say it all the time. Oh, I remember they had a big old wax thing of Trump here. It might have been back in like 17 or something, after he was, his first term. Let me put you back in here. Cruising, baby. We're cruising Gatlinburg. Zoom in a little bit. So you can see this is a lot more of an intimate walking on the sidewalk in Pigeon Forge. I see the difference now. It's more of a major thoroughway, the parkway of shopping and stores, and a lot of people live up there. And this is just strictly a tourist, park your car, walk up and down, one end to the next, buy, see, do, have. That's what it's about. Looks like I might be coming somewhere close to the end, and I'll turn around. Hey, look, there's a Hampton Inn. I got the Hilton Tom benefits. I could check it out. So I see that is the inn. I'm actually going to pull in here and turn around. Oh, that's a parking lot. That's not a place I can turn around. They're gonna want to charge me. No turnaround. All right, we're back in the thick of it. Let me get you zoomed in and over, and here you go. Here's your little view, some action. One of those cable car things looks kind of cool. This girl here's out hiking. There's that Hampton. And that's that road you turn on to go find the parking. And then you walk. Everybody's walking that direction and not back to their car. Too early yet. What do I like better, here or Pigeon Forge? I'd say if I got out, Pigeon Forge is going to be where you want to go with your kids and your grandkids, and even for yourself, you like, the activities, golf courses, the things to do. Now, there's things to do here. Moonshine tasting, shopping, eating, getting a nice room and just listening to music at night, and just, kind of like a Vegas thing here where It's all about walking up and down the street every day. Pigeon Forge, I mean, can you imagine if they tried to have that car show down here? I haven't even seen one. That's because it's impossible. This is tight. This is tight in here, baby. But it's, you know what's cool about it is it isn't the same. It's completely different. And it's a, you know, I just haven't, I've been here, I've walked around. This is where I was last. And I've been to Pigeon Forge. It must have been, I don't think during the same trip, some other time. Because I remember that big 4-lane highway, the Parkway. And there was a car show then, ironically. I was talking to Fred last night, and he's got some company right now, so he hasn't seen the video. I said, man, Fred, you should be here. I tried to call Teddy too. He gave me a bell this morning, but I didn't answer, and then I tried to call him back on the way down here, and I guess he's busy either building something, fixing something like he always does up there in New York. But I was going to tell him, man, wish you were here. This is right up your alley. You know, he's going to be 80. I think he's 78. Fred's 85. You know, I know he'd love all those cars. I mean, I have vivid memories of like the 70s cars and the 60s cars, but Teddy and Fred, you know, they would recall a lot of those 50s, even 40s that were, you know, still on the streets when they grew up a little bit in the 50s and 60s that I'm not familiar with. There's a hot rod. He drove down, took a little drive in his old Chevy truck. Well, that lady just stuck her baby out there. I'm like, yeah, I'll stop. There's no baby in it though. Oh, I didn't see one. All right, here we go. We're back across. We're all looking. I'm looking too. Look at this guy sitting on the bench here with a pumpkin head. Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Current temperature is 79 degrees. I don't know what the altitude is here. Let me roll down the window. You know, I'm glad it's not freezing. I kind of would freak out. You know, I get already freaked out at night and in the morning when I got to use that heater and I got to get into the shower. I'm thinking, I don't know, man. I haven't felt this in a long time. Nah, it's oh, it's 73 it says. What did I say? 79, 73. Very comfortable out there. But you see everybody wearing pants. Most people. You're not going to burn up. You're not going to get scalded. A little cloud cover too. Yeah, I remember the high temperature was about 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and after that it falls off again. It takes all day to reach the high, and then it falls off after about an hour and a half. So when you hear about the high temperatures in the mountains, or even, you know, in Atlanta in the wintertime, that's for about an hour and a half a day. Otherwise, it's pretty much chilly, downright cold in the winter. Jose's Cantina. An hour to take me a ride to Bullhead City and visit Orioles. Get me some carnitas or a machaca. Breakfast, a chorizo, burrito. Oh my goodness, I could just eat it right now. Big old homemade giant flour tortilla wrapped around a bunch of goodness. I hope you enjoyed it, Ray. That looked good. He sent me a picture. refried beans, and rice, and piled high, slow roasted pork, carnitas. Did I turn down wrong? Hope I didn't. Hey, look, it says the Trump store right there. Look, the Trump store. Ha! All right, everybody, I don't know what we can see here. I was coming from that way, and I seen this trout stream. This is not a hike. This is just coming back into Pigeon Forge. Oh, it feels good up here. But let's just take a look at this little bit of water. I don't think I can get down there, but there's what they look like, all of them. This one seems to be, it's got me confused, running the wrong way. I'm sure it's going the direction that's downhill. Oh, I hear a little bit of white water over there. Let's walk up here a little bit. Trying out my new Go to Hell shoes. Look, I'm not even warmed up yet. My legs are stiff. I couldn't even attempt to think about crawling down that. Here's a little white water for you. You can hear it. I'll zoom in for you. Isn't that pretty? All the foliage will be coming off in the winter, and you'll be able to see this a lot better. So you can see there's a highway going into Gatlinburg on that side. This is the split. You got two lanes that straddle both sides of the stream here. Super Duty sitting there. I pulled over there and I jetted across the street. I'd come in here and show you guys. Boy, it just feels nice. This is in the 70s, low 70s. This feels good. Oh yeah. Loving it. Glad I got these shoes. They're working good. They got a good bottom on them. Weren't too expensive. Well, there you go, folks. Look at that. More white water down there. The Smokies, baby. I'll have to edit that video I made on driving through Gatlinburg. I'm here for a few more days. I might, it's only about 10-minute ride, 15-minute ride from Pigeon Forge to Gatlinburg. I'll get that street parking early, and we'll walk it and take a little closer look at the stores instead of the rear view mirror camera. I'm just trying to get what I can in. My time is so short here. I can't tell you how wonderful it feels in this air. That's because I'm in a little bit of an altitude here, and I'm in the shade, and it hasn't reached, it's only 4 minutes after noon. I get in the sun here, not hot, it just feels nice and the warmth, and in the shade, it's definitely in the low 70s, and that stream and everything. Oh, I need to walk. My legs feel like they need to get moving. See my shoes. Short pants, trail hiker. Oh, folks, this is living large, man. I'm not up here with just a vehicle. I got a camper with me. I'm in a campground. I'm in the Smokies. What would it be like to be in the Rockies? What would it be like to be at the national park and seeing all the sights in Moab? The red rock. To go from the green, smoky mountains to the desert. See it all, huh? I was just talking to my neighbor down in Bradenton. He just called. My fellow RVer, Mr. Tony, with the the hot rods. Oh, that was like a race car there. I had a package delivered, product to review, and he grabbed it for me. And he was saying, have a good time. He's been up here, you know, in his Gold Wing and stuff. And I hear another hot rod. They're all heading into Gatlinburg to cruise the boulevard to show all the people that are walking down the sidewalk. Yeah, they're going down there. Oh yeah, we're gonna see a lot more cool cars. In fact, I want to get back and take a look at them. And really, it's kind of fun to do that since they're here. But anyway, I'm in no hurry to get back. And they said, you have a good time. You just, you know, we're here. This place isn't going anywhere. You pay your rent. The season just started. Not going to cut it short. I'm going to keep going. And it was a slow start. I didn't know what was going on. After a year of taking a break and not knowing, shoot, it's in my blood now. Anyway, we were talking. He said something about a tunnel in Delaware that goes underneath the bay or something like that. It's a real long tunnel, because I went through a tunnel up here. And I was talking to him on the phone. And they said, yeah, if you go there, check out that tunnel. I said, I will. I'm not going to pull my camper through it, though. All right, so you've seen the stream. It's not the prettiest one. It's okay. Not bad. Nice and wide. They got them where they really come down the hill, like when you go up the mountain across the Smoky to Klingman's Dome to come down into Cherokee. And trails you can pull over. There's all kind of places that say pull over and just take you a hike up the mountain. Watch for the bears, because they'll crush you.